Look at that. Hey guys, 2020 Wrangler is what we're working on tonight. We're gonna put a new grill on this. It's gonna be an upgraded grill. I don't know where it came from, but I'm gonna get the link. We're gonna see how easy it is to do, and I gotta do some wiring on this. It's gonna have some LED lights on the front, kind of like the Ford Raptor. It's not gonna be lame. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Here's the mess. This is what we're looking at tonight. I went ahead and did a clear coat, speedo coat on this. Turned out really great. Crystals in here. My name is Justin. Welcome to Two Style Garage. It's good to be with you guys. Here we go. Let's come in here and grab the instructions. These it? What do I do with them? Not in there. I don't have a great spot to put these. We're gonna go right here. That doesn't go there. Or there. What do you think? Which one are you gonna install? Not sure. We got some little pieces here. We're gonna separate these out. Here are our instructions. This is 2, this is 6. So we're gonna flip it over. 1, it shows the grill on 1. What's going on here? Okay, well, this is what it's gonna look like in the end. You got a little bracket that comes across here. It's just a plastic thing. That's right there. Step by step, here's what we're gonna do with this grill. We're gonna take a couple fasteners off. You can see it right there. 3 is right here. This is gonna be pulling out the old grill. Bunch of clips down here, I assume. 4, old grill is detached, it's coming off. Here's step 5, you're putting that plastic piece on, fasteners all across the top. Your new grill is gonna be on, you gotta fasten it to the bottom, maybe it just snaps in, something like that, we'll find out. Let me get these situated real quick. Little snaps, washers, nuts, and tiny little bolts. I am not used to working on Wranglers, that's for sure. But I think this is going to be a fun one. Let me give you a quick preview here. This is what it looks like right now. This is going to be our before shot. Well, I don't see anything that looks like it holds it. Oh, there it is. Good gravy. Come on down. There we go. Prop. How about that? This takes a little bit of extra looking around. If you guys ever get to Harbor Freight, you can check out this underhood lighting system. It is nice. It's excellent, actually. Look at it, it extends out. You got rubber on both sides, so you're not going to scratch anything. Latch it in, done. In case you're wondering, this bag, I don't think this bag actually goes with that grill. I think this is just something that Dad gave me. Thanks for that, Dad. These will come in handy. I don't think I use them on this, so we'll put them over here. Wiring that it comes with, looks like it's maybe like 22 gauge, 20 gauge. It's not very big. You got your 2 connectors, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the connectors that it comes with. You can hopefully see those right there. I think we are gonna go with something like this on the end. This is gonna be your little fuse tap. We should be able to find the right size. You can stick this in your fuse box, and you've got a lead coming out. Try to find a ground right up on the Jeep somewhere. That might be a little cleaner install. Get this stuff off of Amazon. It's made in China. No big deal there. Your oil filter is right up top here. There's actually an anti-drain back piece in this engine, because the way they design them from factory is after you shut it off, all the oil drains all the way back down. You got to prime it when you start it up again. That takes time, of course. You don't want that to happen. We're in South Dakota. We got some cold winters, so keep that in mind. Before I go any further, what are you guys up to tonight? What are you working on? Projects you got going on? I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to come out here tonight for 3 reasons. These are my primary reasons, okay? 1, it is dark outside, daylight savings time, it's winter, almost winter. 2, it's cold outside, but the biggest reason is I don't want to. I'm just a little lazy tonight. I wanted to maybe just sit inside and not do much, but it's not really late, so it's just dark out. Got to get past that. Look at those lights. I really like them. I think this was $139. Be careful, you only get one of these lights. They just detach right off of this with a magnet. Look at how well that works. That is great. It's not fully charged up. We'll see how long it lasts while we're working on it out here. I'm not going to shut it off. Well, as you can tell by the voiceover, if I did one, the battery went dead. Never know how it's going to go. So I got all the clips out. I'm going to have to talk a little louder for you guys probably. We are done with step 2. Now we want to remove the grill, which is step 3. There's a bunch of fasteners down towards the bottom. Let's make sure you don't lose any tools in the engine bay. Cakes and pies. It's just going to be pulling this plastic part out. We don't want to damage anything. It's still a good grill, right? Let's see if we can get it to come out. You can do it. It's got to just be popping out here. Maybe you guys can watch me break it on the YouTube. Wish I could see a little better, but the guy can't. Huh, right there. What am I missing here? There's one. There's 2 or 3. There's a few more. Oh, my finger's stuck again. All right, I did a little YouTube search here, and I've got all of them out except for a couple. One right here, one right here. So I am just going to work my hand into the corner, and I'm just going to give it a good tug. And hopefully the clip releases. Come on. I know you can do it. It's so weird. They make it look really nice and simple on the YouTube. I don't have much space to even get in there. How do you guys get that? Come on. You gotta be able to replace a headlight, right? There it comes. You could hear that one pop. That one did not want to let go. Here we go again. Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, I don't think I'm crazy. I don't know what's going on here, but I've watched 2 videos now where you don't have any other things to take out but the clips. These 2 little screws down here, these T30s, they don't have to come out. So I'm either gonna break the grill or it's gonna release just like everybody else shows in the videos. Now I did hear one person say in a comment, hey, there's a clip that's a, what word should I use? That's a not nice clip. And I can't get it to release. I feel like I'm gonna break the grill. Well, I'm in that guy's position while there's 13 other people saying, thanks, I replaced my grill so easily. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just gonna pull on it really hard, and I'm gonna hope there's a clip right down here and I see it. Would you let go? It just doesn't want to let go. Oh, there it does. Finally. That is insane. That is nuts. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I mean, when you pull, your whole front side of the grill wants to let go. That thing comes out so violently. Let's put a little hat right there in between. Oh, yep, another crazy one. There it is. This one right here, it wants to pull your inner grill out. But if you get your hands in there, you can wiggle it out yourself. Keep your old grill, because this is the OEM one. Don't throw it away, whatever you do. You might come back years from now and want to put on your original grill. We're going to keep this for Dad unless he says to sell it. There we go. I ended up taking out this T30 for this support right here because I thought it was what was holding the grill on, when really it was just this clamp right here, this clip, not that. So let's put that back in. It's got some blue Loctite on there, and it was tight, let me tell you. Step 3 done. Step 4, pull the grill off. Yep, we yanked it. Step 5, little bolt washer. We're gonna put this plastic piece on. Let's go grab that. Almost out of battery again. Sorry that my microphone went dead. Silly stuff. This is what we're looking at right here. Swing it around. There we go. You line up. Looking good. I didn't paint this part. This is just plastic. Shouldn't need to be painted. You never know quite how these things are going to line up. Pull these out with a screwdriver. You can get your screwdriver underneath that lip. Come right out. Put them right back in one at a time. Crystal's sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so on the illustration, it's backwards. This is the right way. I took those out just to confirm. I'm going to put them all back down again, but first, I think I got to put the grill's top right there where you see those holes underneath of that covering right there. That kind of thing looks like a bracket. I put the clips on. I had those up there in that white box with the hardware. Good to go. I'm going to put the wiring on. Yeah, I better do that before, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get my fingers back there. I can't show it to you guys because I don't have a piece of carpet to put this thing on so it doesn't get scratched. Crystal's over there laying down on the only blanket we have. Never mind, there's another blanket. That's also Crystal's. It's pretty dirty. I'll be right back. All right, it's sunny out. It's a windy day, by the way. I went to bed last night. I had enough. I was just tired, so it took a little time to rest. We're back in the shop today and we're gonna get this done. Got the wiring just about ready to go. I've got a fuse tap. Also, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Fuse box right here. See if I can find it for you guys. Right down here. Can even focus? Well, what I'm pointing to is fuses 57 and 58, and those are the driver and passenger heated seats. You can hook up to these fuses. Just one of them is all we need, of course, to power the lights. Run position, with the engine running, the heated seats are able to be turned on and off. The fuse essentially is 12 volts hot. If it's in the accessory position, it doesn't come on. The lights up here, when we have them installed, they're going to come on any time that the Jeep is running. And that's going to be done by this right here, this fuse tap. Now if you take a look at this, this just replaces the fuse location right there. And then your top fuse, this holds two of them. The top fuse goes to the lights. That's to your accessory that you're tapping from and into, if I said that right. And the one that's closest to the corner, basically the one on the bottom here. Let me show you. It says fuse for the new circuit is the one that's farthest from this part right there. The original factory fuse, you can't see it, but that goes right in the first one right there. Not a very good look, but that's the best I can do for you guys. It's a little easier just to tap into that fuse right there than to go ahead and try to find the wiring diagram and do the splicing like we did with those back tail lights. We could do that, but we're not going to this time. Crystal is just all over the place. Let's show you the wiring. Kitty kitty, I'm gonna have you move, okay? Come on, you silly cat. Got everything connected up. I tape where the wires come out. That way it kind of holds them in place, doesn't vibrate them around. Tape at the end. I left the hole open for moisture to come out because it's going to be in the front, taking on water some days, or at least fog. And here we are. We're going to cut these ends off, find a ground, hook into that positive wire tap. We should be done. Are you going to watch us? Sounds good. Here's the grill that's going to be going on. It's a little dirty, got some dust on it, that's fine. Threw a couple coats of Speedo Coat Clear over this. See if we can find a way to work the wiring out here. Right back in where we originally came from. What are you guys thinking so far? How are we looking? I think that's how we're gonna go right there. Running just over the headlight, and I got ample space. It's not showing underneath, that'll work. Observation. You have got to give this thing the absolute beans to get it to go in, and if I wouldn't have used Speedo Coat, we would have had cracks. All the fasteners are in. This is that plastic plate that I was just showing you earlier, and this is how it secures to your grill. There's other holes, maybe just from manufacturing. That's what you got. This is SMR 130. I think I just used the activator. I didn't put any reducer in it. SMR 075, SMR 75 for the activator. If I would have used something like this, that would have been a problem. This stuff takes at least a month to dry, more in the winter time. I was pushing down. I was pushing on this hard. This is an aftermarket plastic grill, and I was pushing hard on it, and nothing cracked. It stayed good. It's a good sign. Wires come out right here. I think I'm going to swing underneath this and right through here, past the air breather, right along down these lines, and then in. We're going to drop it out right there. I'll probably put some electrical tape on this just to give it a little buffer. I think we got enough, probably just enough to make that happen. We got the fuses in. It's 20. That needs to be reduced to like a 5 or a 10. I'd say a 10 would be fine. That's going to be the top one that needs to be taken out and replaced. Tapped into the driver's power seat, heated seat, I should say. Crimp connection right here. Put some tape over it to protect it, of course. Here is our ground. I'm thinking I'm gonna go right here on this. You can see we got some grounds right here, bigger grounds, little ground. This should work just fine. I'll see if I can find a nut that'll thread onto this just fine. But we're ready to put everything back together. See what happens. Here we go, I'll button this up, and then we'll fire it up with you getting a first-hand view up here. You'd let me know if anything smokes. We're cleaned up under the engine bay. I've got that ground just sitting there right now. It's not necessarily secured on, but it should be enough to get a ground. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it into the run position. Put my wedding ring back on. I take it off when I'm working with painted stuff. Don't want to scratch it up. I'll put it in the run position. Hopefully those come on. That means we are good to go. Fingers crossed. Where's the key? It's a 2020. What's the worst that can happen? It's used. All our vehicles are 2006, 2005, that type of stuff. Here we go. No more procrastination. Got any lights up there? Hey, there we go. We just got to get our ground on. Looking perfect. Whoa, those are bright too, I tell you what. We know we're working here now. I'm gonna go fix that ground. We're gonna secure it down, and then we're gonna do the startup, and then we'll see you guys next time. Good stuff. All right, guys, we're all done. You know, I really appreciate you watching me fumble through these things. I get through them just fine most of the time. I can't think of any real disasters that we've had on this channel, have we? Let me know if you can remember one, but let me know in a nice way. We worked our way through it. The instructions were okay, not great, kind of backwards in some spots. See a little wire right there. The rest just runs right along in here. Did you see it? Did you see it? There you see it. Pops up right there and into the fuse box. Nice and slick. Clean installation, just in case something were to happen down the road, and if we wanted to change the grill out, Dad would be able to do that without any issues whatsoever. No splicing in the wires, and that's great. I also put the hood dampeners on, insulators. See any chickens come running in, let me know. This thing's a little wider than the Liberty, which I'm used to. Don't know if we forgot anything. There's the run position. Look at that. We've actually got an opening garage door opener as well. How cool is that? Reverse lights are working on the rear bumper. Thanks for being here. From our garage to yours. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.